The first day that I owned my very first Navigator vacuum has been impressing me with performance, with quality, with longevity. By the way, I still have my very first Navigator from Shark that I think I've owned for like 15, 16 years.
Yep.
Elizabeth Watts is bringing us something brand new today. Worldwide launch, you're seeing it right now.
Yeah.
It's called the TurboBlade. Obviously looks really cool, just like this.
Right.
But it actually can convert into like 3 or 4 different shapes.
Oh yeah, so you can go completely horizontal, completely vertical. You've got 2 vents that move the air. Now, when you do that,
different directions.
Right, with the oscillation, 3 different oscillations, 10 different speeds, now you're getting 360-degree airflow.
Wow.
So it's not like a fan with a blade. It works completely differently. It draws the air in from your entire home and then disperses it. And you can also go all kinds of different fun ways like this. Think about 2 different rooms, 2 different levels, high and low.
You can actually hear it. You
can
actually hear it in my microphone, how hard, like how much air is coming out of this.
This is like only at half speed. Maybe this, I think I had it on 5 or 6. Okay, you can go all the way up to 10. You can do 180 oscillation, 180 degrees. So that will really hit the whole room as you're seeing back here.
Yeah.
I love the 2 different vents because now, I mean, seriously, you could put this between these 2 rooms and I'm cooling both rooms at the same time.
From one fan. Today we have it for you at a sale price. Less than $250 or a $50 easy pay with free shipping. This is great for the, I mean, like really, instead of cooling down the entire house, just cool down the bedroom, cool down the office.
Exactly.
Maybe it's
so neat like that.
Yeah, well, exactly, right. Maybe it's the kitchen and the family room situation that so many people have.
Yep.
This gives you that opportunity to cool everything down. But let's take everyone on a quick tour of this and show them what it really does.
So super easy to put together. When you get it out of the box, it all snaps together. You'll put the blades on and you'll put this into the base and that's it. This is, of course, that up, at the up and down adjustability here, which is just really whisper smooth. I love that. You have the tilt of the 2 different vents, and this is what makes it really different. So this is what is spreading the air. Another great thing about this has a magnetic remote, but as far as ease of cleaning, it just has a little screen on the back. You can take this off. You know how things get so dirty? You just wash the screen out. There are no blades that you have to worry about cleaning. So super easy to clean, keeping that dust under control. And then you have your remote. So the remote is really neat, Alberti, because it lives right on top magnetically.
That's nice.
It'll even like stick to something else that's magnetic if you don't want to leave it on there.
So you'll never lose it.
You never lose it.
And then we'll show you the functionality that you get on that remote.
Really great functions here. So of course you have your on-off at the top, your fan speed there, 10 different speeds. This allows you to move it wherever you need it from across the room. You can adjust the fan.
It can oscillate,
Yep, but this is actually oscillation, but this is just like move it robotically wherever you need it. I love that.
So like directing it.
Directing
like a remote.
Exactly. Timer. You've got a 1, 2, 4, and 8-hour timer. And this one is a really special button. That is your different settings. So actually, let's walk over to the bed, Alberti, to talk about the settings.
Okay.
My favorite setting is sleep mode.
Okay.
Look at this at the base of the bed. Shark has been able to design something that will give you a blanket of air. Okay, so you put it on sleep mode, you lie down in the bed. Am I in front of you? Sorry. You're feeling it, you can feel it over there, you feel it across the whole bed.
Well, yeah, Allie,
get in.
Allie's like,
get on our Tempur.
She made a beeline for the bed. She's like, I'm getting on this bed and feeling the blanket.
It's a blanket of air. I was like, I'm in.
It's a blanket of air. So this is on the sleep mode. So you see it's just a light air. I mean, it's really, you can't hear it at all.
No.
There's no lights when you have it on sleep mode. So that is perfect. Also great on the back of a couch, the same way if you want it blowing over the family. But the same fan can be adjusted down. You could turn it this way. In fact, right behind you, Alberti, we've got one in the window.
Oh my!
So if you're at a place
in
in the country where you can still have your windows open, look at how this is directing the air from a vertical window, or if you have a horizontal window, you can just adjust it the other way. It's kind of behind the bed there. Sorry, guys.
It's a slim, sleek design.
Here.
It's not heavy. You can move it.
If you went horizontal, you'd only have to crack the window a little bit.
Exactly.
To let that air flow in.
And it's adjustable.
Wow.
So you could go down or up for your particular window height.
Right.
And you can move your vents whichever way you want. So now it's circulating the cool air during the times of the year when we can use that.
I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. That's
awesome. You're a fan.
And sometimes, here's the thing. When it comes to a fan, the last thing that you want is something that's choppy, that's noisy, one that, it really just doesn't make like that really nice, smooth experience for you. This gives you that. I always compare it to like when you get into like a nice car, and like if you've got like a really nice car, like the air conditioning just kind of pours out of the vents. That's what this does. But make no mistake about it, this can reach 80 feet away from the fan. Like, that's how far the throw is of the air.
Yeah, I'm going to turn this one up. You can also do it manually right on the machine itself, or you can use your remote. Another great feature is what we've actually had people, I've had someone email me and ask for this feature. It's a breeze feature. So that feature means it's going to give you a variety of speeds. It's going to oscillate. It's going to cycle between different speeds. So it feels like you're outside, maybe at the beach.
Yeah.
You know how it's not a continuous flow.
Yeah.
So maybe you want that wild.
It's more lulling.
It's lulling, so put it over the baby. Another thing too, can we go back to the living room for a second?
Yes, I want to let you know we have fewer than 900 of these to go around. It's brand new today. This price goes up at the end of the day today. It's the worldwide launch. So if you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, okay, well, I need a new fan. Why not get a brand new one with the latest technology from the innovative company that you know for bringing you all your floor care, a lot of your housewares. It's Shark.
It
and
is.
What's this over here?
I wanted to show you this. We give you some really handy little tools to get you started. This is this shows you, it actually tells you what settings are best for everything from the nursery all the way down here to exercise
That is so
or
cool.
cooling the whole room. So those are your different speeds. And then let me flip it over, because on here, this shows you what's going to happen with your LED lights. So as you adjust it, you're going to have some varying. So keep this, you know what I do with this, Alberti? I keep this underneath my remote, just like this.
Oh, got it.
Right here, so that I have it to reference it. You don't have to do that, but that's a great way until
Yeah.
you learn the different things. Super easy though. There's really nothing that you need to know except where, you adjust it this way, you adjust it this way, and you can oscillate it as we've got going on here. And I just want you to think about, I mean, yes, it is a sizable fan, but this compared to either a box fan or a regular tower fan that would be this big, or maybe one of those round fans on a stand, fan, I think we call those, right? This is so sleek. It looks so modern. It's a beautiful rose gold accent. We worked really hard to make this fan look like something in a modern home.
It kind of just hides, in the corner,
Put it in the corner. Yeah, or put it in the middle of the room if you like
it. And you can see there, like with the oscillation and everything.
Yeah.
It should be $300, right? At the end of the day, it's going to be $299. Right now,
It's amazing.
You could pick it up at $249.98. So you're saving $50 just by getting it right now versus tomorrow or after midnight. And you get it home with free shipping. You know, Shark always brings us great free shipping on a lot of their products. You can go check them out at QVC.com. This brand has partnered with us for years and years to not only bring you values, but the latest in innovations. Today, we're doing that. Horizontal or vertical or sideways at a diagonal. You can get 2 rooms at once. Truly get 360 degrees of rotating air in a room. And that's never been done before. Today, you can get it home and try it out for yourself for just $50 on a credit card, and you get it with that free shipping.
Yeah.
So just to show everyone one more time, right? So this is pointed in one direction.
Yes.
Like you can point this.
You can see with my little
streamers like this in 2 different directions.
So now you've got that 180 that way.
And if you did the oscillating, this is truly 360 degrees of airflow.
Yes, and if you go vertically like this, you're getting that more of a blanket of air, whether you're on the couch, whether you have it by the bedside. It is virtually silent. Now, if you want some sleep noise, you go ahead and put it on 5 or higher, okay?
Yeah.
But if you do less than 5, you can barely hear it. Also, really nice to know that you can adjust these vents. And this is not a bladed fan, so you're not going to ever have to worry about dirty, yucky blades or even scary blades with little fingers. It just draws the air in. And let's think about this. Shark is a vacuum company, right?
Yes.
We've been the #1 vacuum company 4 years in a row. It's because we know how to move air.
Oh, yes. Well,
Usually
today,
we're sucking it in. Now we're spreading it through the house.
Well, here's the thing, right? You're throwing it 80 plus feet.
That's right.
80 plus feet. That's a I don't have a room in my house that's 80 feet long.
I don't either.
That is for sure.
Either. Easy to use the remote too, by the way. I love that it's magnetic. And also the timer. Let's don't forget that. When you have it on sleep mode, I may not have mentioned this, it's an 8-hour timer built in.
Oh, wow.
So if you forget it in the morning, you don't have to worry about it. It's going to shut itself off.
So we have fewer than 850 to go around. If you want it, you're saving $50 just by getting it right now versus getting it after midnight tonight. It's the worldwide launch. You can't find it anywhere else except for right here at QVC right now and probably at Shark's own website.
Yes, that's true.
And we have it for you at a better price with the free shipping. So try it out today.
Isn't that cool?
That is so cool.
I mean, just do it funny ways just for fun. But what's nice is you'll see it starts to circulate it throughout the whole home. As you mentioned, here's that vent going both ways. And now we can oscillate it at 180 degrees. You will be getting 360 degrees of cool.
You're like never without the air moving.
Never without it.
It's constantly flowing. V88305 is your item number. Elizabeth Watts, thank you so much. Will we see you later on today?
That's it for me. I just came up to launch this great new fan.
Okay, we'll pick it up.